Hello, hello. So, sorry for stream starting 2 hours late today. I had a prior commitment that I unfortunately could not move, nor did I really want to. So, today we're starting at 6. Sorry about that. We'll be back to regular schedule, of course, for tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. EST to do the all lot challenge. But today I wanted to continue in the furnishing of this house that we built on Tuesday during stream. So, this is the house. This is the inspo. Let me just make it a bit smaller. So this is the inspiration for the house that we've made in The Sims. I found this on Instagram. I found a single picture on Pinterest, and then I reverse Google image searched it and found this Instagram post with a bunch of different angles. So that's really fun. I'm glad that they had more angles. This like Russian photographer or something like took all these beautiful photos. So we went ahead and recreated most of it. So over here, you can see, hold on. There we go. We have this beautiful building here. It's not the best roof that I've ever made, or not the best roof, the best build I've ever made in The Sims, but I'm pretty proud of it. It does stack up really well when you compare it to the images that I was given. So we got this little balcony out here. We got this interesting sort of second floor situation. I will say this, oh dear. The floor plan is gonna be very strange. So bear with me for that. Basically, we have to start up at the top here with this weird tiny little room, which will be entirely inaccessible, but that's okay. This is a strange room. I might have to redo this room because it's just been very confusing. So I'm just gonna do that right now. Because last time we couldn't quite figure out what was going on. So we'll do like this. And like this. And then maybe, will that have solved the, no, it didn't, okay. There's a really weird lighting glitch right now. I'm not exactly sure why or how. Like the roof is clearly glitching there. So unfortunately, let's just go back to what we had before. It's just not working. I don't know exactly as to why, but visually outside it looks really good. And so the inside I'm not too bothered about. I guess we just won't really do anything up here. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes The Sims just glitches out. One thing that I will try though, because I know the roof is what's the issue here. So if I move the roof over here, I can perhaps fix it just a little bit in another way. I'll move this over as well for now. So at the very least, we can make this room just a little bit bigger maybe. I'm gonna add maybe this much space. I'm gonna do that. It's a very strange shape. Don't worry about it. We'll get, oh, I didn't need that. I needed this. Nope, that's not what I wanted either. Hold on. Okay, so if we do that and we open it up, this is now indoors, technically. So if we just make this go around everywhere with the shift key, then hopefully it'll actually work. I'm gonna do the same thing over here though, if possible. Nope. Oh, okay, that's why. That's strange. Why would it do that? Well, we're not gonna question it. Hello, please recharge. Welcome to the chat. So, I was troubleshooting this. And basically the only other solution is to make every room like a little bit bigger. but that would mean scaling up the entire build, and right now it is to scale based on the images that we have, so I think I'm going to leave it. But I am going to try to fix this weird roofing situation. So I'm just going to try a few more tiny fixes. I know it looks really, really janky right now, but just bear with me. I'm going to try to make 2 halves because sometimes that works. Just get a half-hipped roof here and just match the pitch. So it goes down like to there-ish. What I did for this is you do Shift C, and then you have more control over the roof pitch. So you can like pull this down like that. And I think that's the pitch that I went with. So we'll do that. What we do up here, Shift again, click, and it only drags in one side of it. Grab the roof, grab the clapboard there, and we don't have the trim, but let me just get that. That's this one here with like, I think this ugly color, yeah, okay. So let's pick it up and see if we can do anything with that. So it goes up here. Does it go out? No, it doesn't go that far. This, oh my gosh. Struggle. Okay, there we go. Bring it back one. Bring this forward one. And then bring this back one there by using Shift again. Okay, and then we're gonna bring it up until we can no longer see the outline of the room. And bring it in another one. Okay, so we have to bring it up just an eensy bit more. Then we copy it and bring it over to the other side. The pitch will be, or there's going to be an issue here with, yeah, so this needs to come out again. So this one will come out, and this one will not. And then these should be now even. Okay, so that kind of solves that. Yes, I know this looks kind of silly right now, but let's just see what it looks like. So if we pull this one back in where it was before, and then we go down a layer, it may have fixed it. So it doesn't really look any better in terms of like the playability of the upstairs. What I will say is that the lighting issue is now gone. So I'm pretty happy about that. So what I'm going to try to do is just add a little bit here and get rid of these walls. I'm not sure why. Oh, hold on, I have an idea. If this room is the way that it is, I can just go around one more time and hopefully it'll count this as the room. And then maybe we can actually do something up here, which would be nice. Okay, so now that is a room. And it has a ceiling and everything. If we do that... Okay, well that's not horrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible. And we know we have this siding around the outside of it. So we'll just do that real quick. Okay, cool. And then if we go up one, of course, we won't actually see any of that issue. Okay, so let's just copy all this stuff over. So this one over here, we didn't have anything on the front, but we did have all this interesting stuff on the back here. So I'll add these windows back in, which look backwards. There we go. That's better. That's centered, and then we have all of these little guys. So we have the two smaller ones up at the top, which we can just alt place in. Oh, right, okay, hold on. I don't think I have move objects on. I'll just get rid of all this now, I don't need it. So why did these stay? That's what I want to know. Alrighty, let's just get rid of those floating things, that's fine. Do I have move objects on? Let's just turn it on. Oh, I don't know why it's capitalized, but whatever, that's fine. Okay, so we'll go ahead. Oh, I do have the wrong trim on, hold on. At this angle I can actually see the color better. I think it's this one. No, that's just the white. This one? No. This one? Oh, it's this one. Right. My bad. But I think that looks pretty good. It's quite tall, but I mean, the original is also pretty tall. Let's see if I can, if I move it down like that much. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, let's go up to here. Yeah, no, you really can't. We can't really fix that. What I can do is make this a little bit smaller though again, because I think that'll fix it. So if we again draw in just a little bit and then just get rid of this and this, and then we get the same exterior. Now we should be able to bring it down just like at least 2, which will be nice. A little less extreme, hopefully. We might even be able to bring it down another one. We can. I don't know why it looks so silly right now. Let's see. Let's get rid of this old ceiling here. Okay, well that's a bit better. It's a bit more realistic, and we can actually bring this one up and just back one, like this. So I want to do this one. So that goes in nicely there. So I think that looks a bit better. They're a bit more even to the picture, which is good. Oops, got some grass. Okay, so then over here, yes, I'll fix these windows. Let's just bring them down a little bit. And then back with the little, what are these things called? Oh, yeah, my debug is automatically, okay, so I have the mod, Better Build by Twisted Mexi, and unfortunately right now it's not working, probably because of an update. So I just need to, was it this color? Yeah, it was. I need to wait for the mod to update for it to work properly again. And so in the meantime, my build category section here is just like really weird, and all of the debug and live edit are just out and about forever and ever. So it's not ideal. That looks good. I'm actually really excited to make this place look so abandoned. The interesting thing about it though is that from the outside it looks like it's older than it actually is, because the interior pictures that I have make it look, oh wait, this needs to come forward again. The interior photos make it look like it's from like the 2000s, which is interesting. So I'm definitely going to incorporate that kind of vibe, like make everything a little bit beige. I need to add the, oh, the roof. Right, this roof glitch was already there before. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to perceive it. We're just going to move on. I can't handle it. So I simply won't be acknowledging it. Goodbye. Anyways. So yeah, so the rest of it's actually ready to go to be furnished. I just wanted to see if I could fix that roofing thing just a little bit. I mean, it's not perfect, but the good thing is that it did fix the lighting glitch from what I can tell, maybe? Did it? Did it fix the lighting? Maybe it didn't, but well, we'll see. Let me try one more time. one more time. This time will be the last time that I make this a room again. And if it doesn't work for the lighting, nothing will. All right, so it did not work, which is fun. So anyways, just gonna ignore that glitch and probably just not even bother with this room very much. So we're gonna close it off so the downstairs does not get affected by the lighting glitch, and we'll move on to just focusing on fixing this. So I was thinking about the layout again, and I'm not entirely happy with it, but I don't really know what else to do. So I think it's just going to be a really grand sort of foyer here with like a really nice closet where you can have all your shoes and everything. And then some other stuff over here because there's actually a window, like maybe a little seat or something like that, and just an extended sort of sitting area. And then we have the dining room in here and the kitchen here, a hallway that's sort of like weird and angular, a bedroom here with an ensuite, another bathroom here, and like another sitting room or like observatory type of situation. I think this needs to be bigger. And so I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it a little bit like that. And then, gotta make sure I paint that wall again. Just gotta make sure all the exterior walls are still painted. I will put lighting in here. I know it's kind of annoying right now not being able to see. But I can't move the stairs, really. So, such a long and skinny... Here, let me just put some lights in so everyone can see okay. That's a bit better. I tried the other day Little Simsies shell challenge with the llamas. It was very fun, I will say. And I was having the same sort of glitches, which was annoying. Okay, so that can be like that maybe. And then it's just so... It's just not... it's just such a weird shape is the thing. I want it to go out one more like this way. So maybe that has to happen. Put this one here. Pull this one out. It's just that this is like now a really skinny little hallway. But what if we pull in the interesting sort of angles that we've been dealing with this whole time? So if we do one of these things, at least to here, and we close this off, we make this hallway a little bit bigger. This could be a good entrance way to this. Like we could use one of these guys again. And then we just have it more open there. And then we could even put like a spandrel or something. Or we could make this staircase a little bit more open, possibly. It might interfere with the lighting a bit more, so I might not. But let's just see what it looks like without it here. And then we can always change our minds later. Because I feel like it looks okay like that. Would it be better if it just went out straight? Not really. I think this looks okay. But then this wall definitely needs to go. Because then it would just be open. I don't hate that. Again, everything's really long and skinny, which is a little odd. And I might then make this another, like, butler's pantry almost. Let's see if I can... that's a good point, though, is where would a butler's pantry feasibly go? I might put the little door to the kitchen in there as well. Or maybe we don't even need it. Maybe we just put, like, 2 doors. And we put ones on this side as well. And then you could sort of easily get from the kitchen to the dining room. I think that makes sense. Would this make sense, though? Making it a bit smaller? Making the kitchen bigger? No, the kitchen's pretty big. We'll probably also have, like, an eating area in here. And then I might, because this now closet is, like, weird. Let's just put a line here and do that. I'm sure we can stick something in this little nook here. And I know that's clipping a teensy bit into the window, but, like, it's alright. We'll just move it over a touch. We'll just go like this. And then it's not so bad. Okay. And then on this side, we can make it even as well. We'll do that a bit later. And then on here, we can also move this guy just over just a little bit so it makes a little bit more sense. It doesn't really change the outside too much, which is good. And then, so yeah, we have a nice big archway there, nice big archway there. So everything's quite open and nice. But we just have a little bit more interest. And then this door can probably go on this side, just so it's not clipping into that window. So I still think that's a decent layout. I mean, it's very strange. Like, there's these little pockets that are a little bit weird. But I don't mind that because it's just a weird house. So it's kind of fine. So there's a little, again, little entranceway sort of thing here. I even could change the shape of it a little bit. Like maybe if we'd make the kitchen a little bit smaller, like this way, we could do this. And then just move these guys. So we could move you to there and this to here. So the kitchen's like that. Then we have like this entranceway here. And then almost like, well, we could still have like a little hallway thing here. Hold on. Let me go one of these. If we do this, then we have room for an ensuite and a good closet in the master bedroom here, which I think is like a good-ish plan. This is a little strange, but I don't know. I feel like we could do something with it. I think it's just like the windows are tripping me up because I had to place the windows the way that they were given to me. You know, I just had to kind of figure out the floor plan around that, and I want to stick as close as possible to the image here. I don't have a floor plan, unfortunately, in the images that we got, but you know, it's interesting. I'm sure we can fill that out. Now this is just like an extra sort of wide area here, which is fine, but then you still make your way around here. Yeah, I think that's okay. I wouldn't mind, maybe if we open this up and like make it open underneath. What kind of stairs would go here is the thing. I would assume some kind of wooden stairs, right? These ones are probably better. Do they have fully wooden stairs in the base game, or am I gonna have to use... Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, that's better. Don't mind that. If I go back to this inspiration photo, there is an interior shot like right here. And they have like the stairs are covered, but we don't have to follow that to a complete T, I don't think. So I'll try with that. I'm gonna put on some railings, which I think we can steal from here. Yes, we can. We're gonna use the same stair railings because that's what it looks like. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe I'll stick like a column there, is what I was gonna say. If I grab a regular sort of wooden column, that doesn't really match, to be fair, though. I don't really know if there's an exact matching one. You know what I'm thinking, though, is definitely incorporating some of the growing together stuff, because growing together has a lot of 2000s energy in it. So that could be good. You know, I'm thinking maybe the stairs should have gone here or something, although there's not really another good place for them to be. Like, the only other place they could be is, like, in this weird little skinny patch, which I believe is just, like, directly right here. And then, so that wouldn't be very good. And then the other option is to have it, like, over here, which is, yeah. I think this is the only real feasible place for those stairs, so I think I'll leave it like that. Oops. Okay. So that's not too bad. So we have a little toilet in there. We have a little bit of a closet in here that we can go to. Maybe we have our little breakfast nook in there, so we have some kind of like little sitting area with food and like a booth maybe or something. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Like I said, it's a strange house. I'm not going to try to explain it. It's a little odd, but it is what it is. Like, where am I supposed to fit this chimney, like the fireplace? I don't know. It should go in a living room, but it's probably not going to. So yeah, but like realistically it would be like right along here, which wouldn't really make sense. Like, why would your living room not have any windows in it? That'd be the middle of the house, right? So I'm not really gonna do that. Oh yeah, I should move this. Hold on. Sorry, goodbye inspo photo. So yeah, so I think that's the downstairs layout. The upstairs, I think I might just leave, to be honest. I don't think we can do much with it, although I'll put a door and then I'll put stuff out on this balcony. But yeah, I don't think if you were to play in this house, you'd even want to be up here because it's just so, like, the lighting glitch sucks, but also just seeing anything with the roof is not great. So it is what it is. We'll just stick downstairs and that should be enough for now. So as for flooring, I just did see like a dark wood flooring. I'm tempted to just go with like one of these guys. But the one thing I will say about this is that they don't have a, they're just seamless forever and ever. And that's not very realistic. So I'm thinking we try to find something that actually has little breaks in it. Does this one do that? No, it doesn't. I like this one as well. I don't think it would be dark though. I think it would be like this weird light-ish wood. What's this one look like? Yeah, I feel like it'd be that kind of thing. Maybe one of these ones would be good. That's too light probably. I don't think they would have a diagonal. Maybe just this one from Cats and Dogs would be good. And then the dining room. I think the living room would probably be, I mean, the bedroom would probably be carpet, so I'm just not gonna do that. And then for the wallpaper, they had like this really sad beige wallpaper moment. So I'm gonna recreate that as well because I think it's funny. So we'll go into there. Okay. So let me just get open the wallpapers here and look up. Well, it's probably just gonna be one of these guys, right? Except in a brown color. They don't really have some great ones. I mean, that's not bad. To be fair, that does remind me a lot of the sad beige homes. Or this one. I just want it to be darker than the floor. That's just gray, I'm pretty sure. I think that one's pretty good, actually. And then, so that's definitely what I want for these hallways areas. So do that in the entryway and then in the back here as well. And then as for the dining room, again, I like this crown molding. So I think we would go with like a blue or something like that. Sorry, something under my desk. That one looks good. And then the bedroom, I'm thinking, I have one in mind. Where is it? There's this one I love that's like the purpley color. Might be this one. One of these ones is a really fun one. I like that one because it's kind of like a dark purpley gray. I feel like that's very 2000s as well. So that's good. And then we'll get some carpet. So let's go into the carpet section. I honestly don't think I've ever used any carpet except for this one. I don't know. I just haven't. Again, we're trying to go for like disgusting though. So I think we're going to go with this one. And the reason we're going for disgusting is again, because this place is abandoned. And with that being said, is there any way we can tie in this wallpaper? It might be good to replace it with this one somewhere. Well, we'll try to incorporate that. Maybe definitely upstairs we can do that. Let's add this thing because it's hideous. And this place doesn't deserve anything good. Because the lighting is so bad. And then the flooring, I definitely want to have like some kind of wear and tear. I don't have the werewolves pack, so unfortunately I don't have anything that would indicate distress on the floor. But potentially, why is this called Wild West Wood? I mean, that one actually does look really like dead and used. Sorry, I'm like really zoomed in right now, but I just want to see if there's any other woods that look like they could be really old. Actually, that one looks really old. That one looks too cartoony. I think they've really improved over the years with the way that they've done, oh, that's fun, floorings in The Sims. Because the first ones, like, were not good. I've always loved this one too. I should think that eco one is probably a really good bet. So we can stick with that really old, rundown sort of feel. We'll add a lot of texture to the walls later with the decorations, like with the cracks that we have from vampires and stuff. We won't do all that now because that's just kind of like a detail thing. But yes, definitely we'll be having all that, which is good. Okay, so then for tile, for the bathrooms and for the kitchen, I'm thinking like something, what was really 2000s? I have a favorite. I have one, it's stuck in here. It's the Cool as a Cucumber Marble in this brown tone. And if we come at it from this angle, it looks exactly like a tile that I've seen in a 2000s home. Like for sure it is. So I like to use that one in the bathrooms. Because then they'd have like the beige walls and be a whole thing. And there's, I think, a matching tile to that as well, shockingly. So let's see if we can find a sort of nasty tile that matches that. I know these ones match, but I'm thinking of like this one maybe. Yeah, this one matches really well. You can't really see, but it matches really well. So I'll put that in here as well. And then for the kitchen, I'm thinking like a linoleum. So we'll go into the linoleum section. Either that or like one of these. Oh my gosh, it looks so gross. I love it. Oh, right. We have the one from Strangerville that's all gross too. That might be perfect. Okay, that is my top one right now. Let's just see if there's any better ones. The linoleum from City Living is also really good, but it's, I don't know, it doesn't have as much charm as I'd like it to have. So this one at least has like some more intrigue and stuff to it. So I think that's good for now. And then we'll go back to our walls. We'll get rid of this fridge. We'll deal with all that later. Also, I think I'm gonna go into Eco Lifestyles debug mode and find some of the dumpster stuff. So like open fridges and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll make it look really nice and gross. So the question is, do I want like a half tiled wall like this? If they have like a brown, which I think they do, that's not exactly what I'm thinking of is the thing. What about this one? Do you have like a brown? That's gross. Maybe I should just look up it by color. That'd probably be helpful. That one feels so... This one feels so like 90s or 2000s to me. It's hilarious. Don't mind that. Okay, let's look up light brown for now. Sorry. So light brown, and then we have to just switch back and forth because it's a little bit broken. That one's not bad. That one could be the play. I'd like to get something a bit more rough, but I don't know that we're gonna get that other than this thing, of course. But all that stained stuff just doesn't really look like a kitchen would. Like, I love it, don't get me wrong. But it's not giving kitchen. But I keep saying that being said. But that being said, we should definitely use it for the hallway. So we'll definitely be doing that. Because this is the vibe that I want. And then we can use maybe the pink one, because I wanted the pink vibe in here. That's good. Are there any other really grody ones? Not really. This is one of the moments where I do wish I had werewolves, only because they have such cool run-down stuff, and everything looks so gross, and it's really fun. And then in here, are there any other City Living? Actually, I'm just going to filter by City Living. Oh yeah, these ones. So what color? We have blue in here, so let's get the blue. Not that blue. The lighter blue, maybe. That'll be good. At least there's that nastiness down the bottom, the water damage or whatever. So back in here, I'll go back to tile, and I'm just gonna see. Oh, this. Oh, interesting. That's the tile that came with City Living. We'll take off light brown and we'll just tick City Living and see what we get. Oh wow, they did come with a lot in this pack. Why is it that expansion packs now don't even have like one wallpaper? I swear packs never come with wallpaper anymore. I'm begging for more wallpaper. They even came with bricks and stuff. Maybe we do brick. I feel like we could do an accent wall of brick or something like that. Although this house isn't made of brick. This house is made of like wood paneling. So it's probably more realistic just to stick with tile and take off City Living. So let's see. I think I'm happy with this one. I mean, it's ugly, but that's kind of the point. So yeah. All right. So I think I want to put the fridge in the little nook just to make use of it. And then we have the rest of the stuff around here. And that should look pretty interesting. So again, excuse the amount of debug items in there. Where is the fridges? I have to scroll a long time, unfortunately. It might be at the very bottom, but I can't guarantee. Okay, it is the bottom. So I do want a gross one, but I'm also just going to keep an eye out for the ones from... see, the problem is yeah, because my mod isn't working, bb.show live edit objects and bb.show hidden objects. If you put those cheats in, the debug should work. Can we just show all the debug, please? Where's all the debug? It might work. So I want to see, can I filter by, I really want to find eco lifestyle. Can we do it? Is it gonna work? I think it's working. It's sort of working. What else is there? So this is under the appliances? No, this is like decorations. It's still kind of working, which is good. Well, that's cool. I didn't know they had that. I wonder if it'd be like under statues or something. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Let's just do all of it. Why not? We'll eventually find it. I just want to find the trash, essentially. Like the trash that you can find in the dumpsters. Because if you go onto the landfill lots, you can find a bunch of appliances that are broken or like just there's like pieces of them in giant chunks and stuff. Okay, maybe it's not in here. Where would it be? It's really hard to say. What am I looking at here? What's going on? Okay, well, this isn't working. This is. What is all this stuff? Okay, so it's, well, let's just see if we can find it in here. What's this? Oh, cool. I don't know that we're gonna find it is the thing. I mean, we've got like tires, which is fun. And pallets. I mean, I'm gonna take out some of these, obviously, because like I feel like they're good for just looking more like an abandoned place, maybe, but it's not what I'm picturing in my head. Like, I know what I'm thinking of, and I just can't find it. This is pretty. Well, okay, fine. For now, we'll actually make it functional. I was gonna go with non-functional, but that's okay. All right, so we'll go with white so you can really see all the grime, which is fun. And then let's go into these. Sorry, not eco lifestyle, just anything now. I think, as much as I'd like the really disgusting ones, they don't have great colors, as you probably know. So I don't really want to use these. I would rather use something that has more character. So I'm thinking one of these guys maybe, or the tiles. I think the tiles is best. I remember that's what mine used to look like, my cabinets. Okay, so we'll just put them all along and then probably just put an end piece one there. I think for here as well, but I'd like to do an upper cabinet, which I think is this one, which could look good right there. I mean, if the colors matched, that would be even better. Maybe we put this thing in here then. That might be cool. I think that's a good idea, actually. I'll bring this out. Take away this. Put the fridge in there instead. Or... where's the stove gonna go? If we might have to make this archway just a bit smaller so it's more reasonable and we can actually like put things places. But there's a window there. Eh, whatever. Alright, so we've got the fridge there now, and then we have this this thing. We'll put another counter there so it supports it. I think that's pretty cool. It's like a whole cabinet or a pantry or whatever. And then we'll go back to upper cabinets. We'll get some real good ones here. Because we're at a high wall height. We can put them really high and like no one will really care. Because usually in The Sims it just doesn't really make sense to have so many. But, you know, we like them. So, what's this one? This one's more dishes. I think this one looks better. So sometimes if it doesn't match up perfectly, you just kind of slide it into place using Alt, and that should work. And then you have these nice upper cabinets that are all really cute. So then I think what we'll have to do is we'll put the sink here and like the oven here, or vice versa. So I'm gonna put the oven, I guess, up against the window. It's not ideal, but I'm not willing to spend time to fix it properly. So let's go into here. It is a weird house, and I don't mind that. We'll go with the grungy one, and we'll just make it white. And then we're gonna get a range hood that just looks old and crusty, like this one. Doesn't really make sense to be... Oh, this is annoying. Actually, you know what? We can center it. Just give me a moment and I will fix this. So, what I'm thinking is... we get one of these to fill out the space next to it. And then we get a end piece that goes this way, right here. And then we just move this one down until it makes sense, sort of. And then you can't even really see that glitch, so that's okay. Well, you can a little bit. Let's put this one in a bit more. So this one can go here. Then this one can line up, and then the oven has free range to look normal. And I think that looks pretty good. And then if that one's there, that's totally fine. We can add a bin as well, which is important. I think the bin, well, first of all, we can just put like a pile of trash probably. No, that's ash. I don't want to put ash in here. That's kind of weird. That one's real trash. Okay. We'll definitely put a lot of trash around. And then, oh, here it is! This is what I was looking for. You can get the door separately and everything and like all this broken stuff. Oh, heck yeah, we're getting all this. Okay. It was in the trash section. No way. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay, this is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. Here's a bunch of trash. Yes. Okay. I didn't know where to look for it. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, well, anyway, I'm gonna put a bunch of trash outside. We'll come back to this. I'll remember that it's in here. In the meantime, let's finish up this. So, yes, I do want a bin in here. Let's make it one of these trash bins, just because it's got a little bag in it and whatever. But now we can get rid of these. And does this have another color? It doesn't. Well, it doesn't match or look very nice. But I think it's fun. So we're going to put it in here anyway, because look, it's so cool. It's just like a broken open old fridge. That's awesome. So if we put this like, oh my gosh, if we put this like here somewhere, let me use the Sims 3 camera grab it, and then if you press Alt, you can spin it around exactly where you want it to go. So I'm gonna put it on like this sort of angle, pull it out just a little bit more so it attaches. Press the 9 key once, and then, whoa, sorry, I'm not good with the Sims 3 camera. There we go. Then it looks like it's just been left open. That's so cool. Okay, we'll put this here. I think the oven door can just be like on it. I don't really, it doesn't need to be broken. Go down one. That is literally so cool. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Well, we can change the color of these cabinets to be this like gross color. I think that might tie it in a lot better actually. Is that the right color? Yes, it is. I love this like grungy old color. Yes, it can. There you go. This white top. Oh, yeah. That's really fun. That's great. Oh, I better do this one too, actually, while I'm at it. There we go. Now all that matches. I think that is a very fun, non-functional, old, nasty, abandoned kitchen. And I think it looks great. So I'm very happy about that. How fun is that? Okay, so for a real kitchen, we would also need a sink. So I will put a sink in begrudgingly. I might have to put this one actually over here. And then put this one like somewhere in the middle. You can't even really see it, to be fair, because it's going to be covered by this fridge door now. Which is fine by me, because it's hilarious. So as for sink, we won't find any broken sinks. Nor will we find any that really make sense. But we'll just put in a regular sink. It's fine. So let's just put in like a random... Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. Well, that's amazing. I love that. Okay, microwaves. Let's see. Are there any other interesting things? Not really. What's this? Pitcher? That's kind of fun. What other sort of things would we want? I think I want an empty coffee pot just sitting there. I would like to have... a little pitcher, maybe. Oh, if I put it in the fridge. If we put it in here, and it looks like it's just still in the fridge. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we're definitely doing that. I'll put an old coffee machine, actually. And then, well, here, we'll move this. Actually, I don't need that. I'll put this here. That's so cool. I love it. I think that's really fun. So I don't know if there's anything else I want to do in here. I'll probably put some more little details. I'm not sure exactly what I want yet. A little spatula maybe in the middle of cooking. A knife just sitting there. We could make this a murder mystery house. There's a city living... Hold on, wait. Is that a real rug that's in City Living? Perchance? Oh, yeah, we're definitely using this item too. Does City Living have the body outline? Okay, so if you're not aware, City Living has such great lore behind it, but one of the apartments actually has a murder happen in it. So when you move in, you move the rug and there's like one of those chalk outlines where like a police person would like put around the body or whatever. So I'm wondering if we can find that in debug or anything like that. Actually, one way we can do that is look it up on the gallery and see if anyone's shared it. Because that would be so cool, because there's a little knife here and we could just like pretend that the person got murdered and like this house got abandoned. The lore goes deep, you guys. Okay, so let's go to the gallery. All right, gallery. What in the world? Okay, so enter item name, City Living Rug, question mark? No, City Living outline? I don't know what to call it. What would it be called? I don't want to say body. City Living, okay, chalk. City living. They're not gonna allow this. Yeah, no, they don't allow that word on the gallery. Okay, city living. What was the city living rugs again? No, it's not on here. It's like the floor graffiti or whatever. Graffiti would be another good thing to add though, because it'll make it look more abandoned. Shoot. What would it be called? City living mystery? No. Okay, hold on. I've got an idea. We're gonna save. I'm gonna go to manage worlds. I just want to take you to that apartment. And then I want to see if I can, if it's an object or if it's just coded into that one apartment, because that would be so cool. I've never actually played in that apartment, but I've seen it before and I think it's so cool. Okay, which one is it? It's one of the really cheap ones, is it not? Is it one of these ones? No, this one. No, I think it's one of the really cheap ones. Let's see. No, it's not in here. This one? Where is it? I might have to look this up just because I'm so invested now in this story. If there's a sim living there, I'm gonna be so annoyed. No, this one's too upscale. It's like one of the really bad ones. How many apartments are there? Am I not allowed to view it? Okay. No, these ones are increasingly nice, I'm pretty sure. Okay, never mind. I'm not wasting time. I'm just gonna look it up. Okay. Alright. Murder apartment Sims 4. Okay, what is it though? It's in the... Where is it? Oh my gosh. What apartment is it? 21 Chic Street? 21 Chic Street. 21... Oh, here we go. Okay, it is in this one. 1313? Is it this one? 1310? 1313, okay. I'll find it. I will find it. Apparently you can move it. I think it's this one. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna... Oh wait, what was that item? What was the description there? Maybe it said. Okay, cool. So is it this one? There it is. Look, it's even on the rug. Oh my god, can you move it? Okay, you can move this rug. Can we just... Can you move this? Hold on. Why can't you move it? I want it. I want it. Can I please? Okay, it is actually a crime that I'm not allowed to have this piece as a rug. I want it for other things. Come on, Sims. Why you gotta do this to me? That's hilarious, though. This place is absolutely disgusting, and I love that. I've never lived in this little apartment. Who would want to bring up a child here? There was a murder. Alright, well, I'm disappointed, but I'm not lying. So, there's that, which is good. So we'll go back. That's still the vibe, though. I want to create a creepy vibe. So where were we? We were in Henford on Bagley, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we're over here. Okay, perfect. Okay. So back to what we were doing in the kitchen here. I think the kitchen is sufficiently done. I mean, there's probably more clutter we could do. Let's see, what else would we put? Ugh, right, it's not organized right now. That's okay. Should I just put a rotting fish? Oh, let's put one in the fridge. Let's put one in the fridge. That is so funny. I love this. I love the open fridge. It's so cool. Okay, what else? What else? Can we just get to the actual decor? I don't know if I'm gonna find it in here. Oh yeah, the tipped over military vehicle. This could be a whole conspiracy theory. The abandoned cars and trucks and everything. That's so funny. Well, that's cute. A little line with laundry on it. I never noticed that. Debug and Live Edit do hide a lot of really cool things. If you've never gone through the catalog, you definitely should. It's super cool. Let me go back. I'm gonna tie in the military now. Now you've got me. I want to put it somewhere. We'll figure it out. We'll make it a thing. That is part of the Strangerville pack, which is like a very military heavy pack. It's a really cool one. They have a lot of weird sort of stuff going on. Maybe we can make like a secret basement with like an underground bunker or something. That'd be so cool. There's so many debug items. Oh my gosh, we're just never gonna get out of this. But it's worth it, because we'll get across something really interesting, I bet. Like, these planters are really cool. What else do we have? I see that there was like a plane somewhere, like a plane crash. That's fun too. We have fun here. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I should have just taken out my mods prior to stream, and I might do that when we go on break, just because it's a little bit it's a little bit hard for probably anyone to watch me just scroll through forever and ever. That's cool. What's this? Biochemical medical. The medicine is just a prop that you once saw in a commercial. Okay. Good to know. I love this bread box item. I think I'm gonna add it just because I think it's cute. I'll add that to the corner there. Oh, the dishes. We could have like undone dishes right here. I know there's a spatula underneath that. I'll move that if I can. Yeah, we'll put that like over here. Okay, cute. We'll make this one like brown or something like that. Cute, cute. So it all matches now. I wish this was a real toaster. I'd love a toaster in the game, but they gave us a clock instead. What else? I don't think much would be left behind, but I wanted to make it seem like there was... Oh yeah, I might use this item somewhere. I wanted to make it seem like they had to leave like in a hurry, or the owners died in the middle of like regular life kind of thing. Or they like wouldn't necessarily leave it that way. There's like a little bit of stuff, but not like everything they've ever owned, you know? Oh my gosh, there's just so much stuff. Oh, I love this pot. It's so cute. This is such a great little piece to add everywhere. Let's add it in green. And we'll add it onto the stove. I always do this. It's so fun. It just adds a little bit of realism. You just put it on the back burner as if there was something literally on the stove when you were last there. Those barrels are fun. What else? What else? Oh, if there's plates, I might do that. I'm just gonna take a quick 5-minute break, and I might uninstall my mods and then restart the game. So I will see you all in 5 minutes. Okay, I have reloaded my game. And everything seems to be working. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what's going on, but it's acting as if I've never played the game before, and it keeps popping up with those, like, lesson things or whatever, and it's really annoying. But whatever. Okay, so for lighting in here, I definitely want to do one of these old lights. Definitely want to do some light bulbs and whatnot. But for this, I would like to do... Where is it? I want to do... Where is it? It's almost like one of these, but not. I love these old lights. Maybe one of the square ones. Oh, yeah, I love this one. This is so ugly. Let's get rid of it. Perfect. We'll put that in. I'm just going to put on move objects because unfortunately I had to take out better build by because it wasn't working. So we'll do that for now. I don't know why this corner is so like weirdly dark. So I might have to put like a little light there. I'm not really sure what's going on, to be honest. Actually, let's get rid of this. And maybe the issue is that this is like not where it's supposed to be. And then this can go up, 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 up. Hello? Up here? Hello? Can you be normal? I would just like this one, please. There we go. And then it's like a little bit better. Okay. Now, as for the lighting in there, actually maybe just get rid of it. I'm gonna add a little wall light. Don't know why it's being weird and glitchy, but that's fine. So we'll add one of these. How am I still getting all of the debug items? Oh well, not questioning it. Honestly, it's fine. I think I'm just gonna like hide one behind. If that's okay. Oh, maybe if I do, ooh, hold on. There's one I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, this one. I definitely want to use this one somewhere because it looks like it's under construction maybe. That might be good. So I'll put that like over there for now. Are these ones maybe? Yeah, that's fine. Looks a little strange with the walls down because those things like disappear when you put the walls down, but it's fine. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And then we'll put the breakfast nook in here. It's a little small, I know, it's fine. It'll be really small because we have a nice big dining room right here. I'm so excited about this piece. I'm gonna move it into the bedroom. Okay, so over here, I just want to have a little something. Just a little bit, you know? I might be able to make my closet a little bit smaller so it's, well, no, it'll be fine. Let's just put a little something here. So, even though this is a really big house, it's gonna have to have a small table, I think. So let's go through and find the small tables that can seat a few people that look really old. Question mark? I like this one. Honestly, like it's pretty plain, but it's good. You can always get like a fun little something here. Okay, perfect. Now let's just get some chairs. This one is a very classic. They don't really have very many good colors for it. Like, I don't, this lightwood doesn't really go, is the thing. Maybe instead of the smaller one, we do a bigger table. But not that much bigger. Mega table. What's the difference between these two? I'm sorry, but are these not the exact same table? What's the difference? Excuse me, Sims. Mega table, 335. Heart of the home dining table, 315. They're the exact same table. How have I never noticed this? Well, alright, that's something. We'll put it here. And then I want to put the chairs up against it. So we'll have like two little chairs. We'll make it this color, I think. That looks cute. Sims team, what are you doing? Okay, what's this one? Oh, it's a fabricated one. Right. Okay. This one is cute. Looks like it would be in here. Let's see if we can get a cute little color. I think blue is the way to go. Yeah, that looks cute. We'll do that. I'm also gonna add like a little chair. Actually, no. I think this is okay for now. I think most of the family, if there was anyone living here, like this would just be for guests and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna add more trash back in here. One right in front of there. Okay, looks good. If I had the tool mod, I would absolutely be putting everything like upside down and fallen over, but I don't. What's this? Oh, that's a real bag. Okay, I'm not gonna leave it like that because that just looks a little silly. Oh, look at this. That's so cool. See, Eco Lifestyle brought along some really fun stuff. Oh, that is iconic. Yeah, I wish there was more stuff like that. Unfortunately, there is not, but that's okay. Why is that under appliances? I don't know why it's under appliances. I also don't know why all the debug is just out, even though I uninstalled the mod. So, sorry, I tried. Oh well. Oh, a laundry room. We didn't think about that. Wonder if there'd be a good spot for that. Maybe like in here? I know there's a window here, but could we scoot one somewhere in here maybe? Oop, this window got all weird. Cause like a hall, oh, hold on. Maybe if we stack them right here? I feel like that's not completely uncommon. If we put like a wall here, right? Hear me out. Put this on either side of it. And then, oh, and we could put a little half wall under here as well. Here, I'll just bear with me. Oh, we could do the whole thing in half walls too, and then you'll never see it. I mean, you'll always see it. When you put the walls down in like live mode or whatever, half walls don't go down. Is it this height? Is it this height? Yeah, I think it's that height, so we'll draw it. Like right there. Nice. Alright, and then you can't quite tell, but it looks like it's been completely covered, which is fun. Okay, alright, and then we can put some doors. We can put a door in here, rather. We'll put one of these ones here. Actually, I want it to look like it's a little bit bigger, because then you'd be able to actually like fit stuff in it. Maybe that'll do. And then let's get the laundry in there. Laundry. Beautiful. So we just get one of these, put down the walls. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. We'll just get the white ones. Actually, we'll get these weird off-white ones. Why don't they match? What in the lighting glitch is this, Sims? These are two completely different colors. If they're out here, they look the same. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's just because they're under the stairs. That might be my fault. That's alright. We can fix it. Okay. So I'll put a light under here, which I probably should have done before I built the wall, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot to paint this side. There you go. Maybe we'll put the, oh, we can put this light in there. Does it make sense? Maybe not, but we're gonna make it make sense. How am I gonna do this? Is the question. Maybe I just, Let me just get rid of this for a second. 1 second. And then, where did I put that light? There it is. Put this up here. Is it weird though? Maybe it's too big. Hold on. We'll make it one smaller. We'll put it way up here. And then we will change the color. Right. Okay. We need to trim on that half wall. So let me just do that as well. We'll do a white one. And we'll put the wall back. Okay, yeah, hear me out. Da, 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 da. And then, I don't think this is usable, but I think it's gonna look really cool. So I like it. Yeah. I wish we could have it cut like that on an angle, but it's The Sims and we can't do that, so. Maybe in The Sims 5, you never know. Okay, cool, so now we have a little laundry, which is fun. It's very tucked away and hidden, but it's cute, and if you have the walls the three-quarter way, you can have it like that. Definitely gonna have a pile of clothes here, though. It's not under rugs, it's under, like, decorations, statues, maybe? No, it's under miscellaneous, I remember. You know, what if I just looked up clothes? That would probably, yep, there it is. That's a bit better. So we'll just put a pile of clothes there. Perfect. This is coming along swimmingly. Another light that I would like to use is, I can just replace them throughout actually. It is the, what would you call this shape? I like these kinds of lamps. I think they're cute. I think they're underrated. I know people think they look a little bit questionable, but that's none of my business. I think they look cute. And in The Sims, they actually light this place up really well, so there's that too. So let's get some wall lights actually. I think we'll go with like these ones maybe. So we'll put one here, one here, maybe one here, and here, and here. And then maybe one here. And then we have like an okay lighting in here. It's not great though, so we won't keep it like that forever. I'm also gonna add this one here. And definitely one big chandelier situation in here. I don't know if we're gonna do this one, but let's see. Upstairs, I think I just want to do like hanging light bulbs. I think that'd be funny. We're kind of lacking for these sorts of things in The Sims, aren't we? Like there's like this one. That one looks more like it would go in here though. So let's do that actually. I think this one can just go in here, that's fine. Doesn't really light it up enough. Are we? Oh, sorry, we're in morning. Okay, we'll do that. And then I think I'll probably just use one of these as well. Make it real small. And then no one has to know. And you can still see. Okay, that looks good. I want to see if there's any better colorways on this one. That one suits a bit better. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, cool, cool, cool. What next can we do? What next? Let's do the dining room. So it's a little hard to see, but that's okay. We'll just, we'll go with this angle here. So for tables, I wish there was more broken tables, but there's not, so that's okay. We'll do like something semi-old-fashioned. I love this one. It's not long enough though. Actually, maybe this one should have gone there. Nah, that's fine. All right, let's go to the longer ones, see what we can find. We can get the matching one from earlier. Or we could get one with like a runner on it. Like a big old tablecloth. A big circle one would be fun, but it's not really the right shape of room. Maybe just one of these ones. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And then as for the chairs, I don't want to use the same chairs. Usually I feel like living rooms have different chairs than the rest of the house. So we will look for like semi-nice chairs where people are like They're like a little bit nicer, but not crazy. Like these ones or something. So maybe not those ones because they're very mid-century. And we're like specifically looking for stuff that looks like it's from the 2000s. I don't mind that. I love this chair. I might have to include this somewhere. I'll put it up here. Oops, I placed it twice. That's fine. Let's see. I wonder if we should go for a specific color, maybe. Well, we're already blue. And I remember my chair is looking like this. Maybe if we go with like a light blue on here, this would be good. These look like these chairs are absolutely dead. We'll put like one off to the side as well here. Let me go back to the Sims 3 camera just so I can put this on a weird angle. Put this on a weird angle. And put this one here. And this one here. And I'll pull out this one. And just like make it... Bruh. Okay, hold on. Move this back here. Just go like that. And then move this whole thing. Whoa, what in the world? What in the Sam Hill? Whoa, whoa. Whoa, I've never had this glitch. What's happening? What the heck? Oh my god, okay, hold on, never mind. What did I just do? Okay, let's just ignore whatever that was. And put that there. Well, that was strange. Okay, so it kind of looks like people got up from the table, which I think is funny. The final chair, I'm gonna hide somewhere else. So maybe we put it like in the hallway or something. Like it just got left out. I don't know why. Kind of wishing I had the tool mod now. Oh, I'll put it under here. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, sick. Well, that's fun. It looks like a Clue game or something. Okay, perfect. Now, we want some wall art for sure. Let's see what we can get. I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot, because, again, this place has been abandoned. But I rather feel that they abandoned it and they didn't want to. So, like, their regular art was just hanging up, you know? Maybe I'll focus on this direction. Oh, no, the door is there. Yeah, that's fine. This would be a good side for... These two are good for art to be. What does this thing look like from underneath? Hold on. Let's go down and look up. Oh, now we're under the... Whoa! POV. You're a cat in The Sims 4. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Oh, yeah, there's a hole in the roof. Don't worry about that. Anyways, let's get out of there. Okay, that looks fine. Back to art. It's kind of hard to see with this in the way, but I think it's worth it. Okay. So, scrolling down to the real sort of art here. I feel like that's very, like, millennial mom. Yeah, that doesn't really fit, unfortunately. We need something a teensy bit earlier than that. A little bit more 2000s. Just, like, a little bit more ugly, you know? Maybe just, like, a landscape. What's this one? Gallery walls are not popular back then. So maybe one of these. Let's see. That one might be good, actually. I also feel like this one would be good. Okay. So for now, I'll put this one up. And then one of these ones. It's so small, though. I just want something that's a bit bigger. But then, I say that, and then, like, nothing is really that much bigger, except for these giant things. And they just are not the vibe. Okay, well, that's fine. We can also fill it up with some more plants and whatnot. So let's get... Oh, but the plants... Wait, oh, they'd be all overgrown. That might be fun. I'm sure I can find something to make the plants look overgrown, but I definitely do want to put some kind of plant in. Or, conversely, Either overgrown or dead plants. Both would be really cool, I think. So for dead plants, we would have to go with, what's it called? The vampire pack. Like this. Like we could have overgrown stuff like that. Even though it's not really, like, those are pretty tropical, but like, you know, it's fine. What looks like it could be dead? Like this does not look alive to me. Maybe if we just put more trash. I think I will, but I am going to look at vampires right now. So content, no, not content, packs. Here we go. Let's go to vampires and let's go to decorations all. Oh my gosh, the garlic wreath, that's funny. Right, okay. So they didn't really come with any indoor plants per se, other than these weird strings of garlic. Although I think it's funny to leave the garlic bulb in here somewhere, so I might do that. Some candles. Okay, okay. Wait, that's actually a good idea. If we do like a seance or something in here, and it looks like they were doing some like creepy stuff. Let's see. You never know, you never know. There's also an urn. What if we just put an urn in the middle? And then we move these candles out of the way. I don't know. I'm not saying they were like doing some sketchy stuff, but they might have been. So here's all the dead stuff is the thing. It's all like wall stuff, and then I guess there's some exterior plants. So let's go into the exterior plants again. Oh yeah, right, this stuff. Okay. So they didn't give us much. They gave us like this thing. Oh my gosh, that's big. Oh geez. Okay, hold on. Like if I could size this down, see, I would use these pieces, but the lighting on them is so weird because they're meant to be outside, and even then they look kind of weird. So, you know. All right, well that's fine. We can figure out some better ones as well. I will probably use this though, and I'm gonna put like a pot under it as if it like grew out of the pot. I know you won't be able to see it anymore, but that's fine. All right, let's see. Not vampires, but let's just see what we got here. I'm sure we can find some kind of thing that looks like it grew outside of its pot. I mean, we could just put the mother plant in here, to be fair. But I don't think that's a good idea. Alrighty, what else do we got? What could have, like, overgrown? I mean, this is already overgrown. We already have that somewhere. We'll tie that in. This thing? No. One of these, maybe? It's like a wall thing, though. Decisions. This thing looks dead. I don't even know why it's considered an indoor plant. It's like very obviously meant to be an outdoor thing. Maybe it just came up from out of the ground. None of these really look like they would attach to that. Oh, hold on though. We can make a plant by adding like a bush or a flower from in here to a pre-existing empty pot in the game. Like what if we used like this thing or something and then just put it in a pot, you know? Oh, I love these mushrooms. They're so fun. I still haven't actually been to Sixem. I think that's what it's called. I haven't been there yet in my game, but I would like to. Whoa, that's big. I definitely will like eventually. Oh, some of these are so cool. That could work. If we make this really small, we put this like right here. That thing already looks dead, and then it kind of looks like it grew out of that. So I like that a lot. Okay, cool. Let's start to add some of these cracks actually in the wall, because I think I'll forget if I do it at the end, so I'll do it as I go instead. And then we can add some spider webs and stuff. So spider web here, spider web, where else? Over here. Cracks in the walls, definitely. We'll put like here. We'll put like this thing here. Water damage for sure. Scratches would go probably in the hallway, I think. This one, what's this again? Oh yeah, those are a bit bigger. We can scale them down a little bit though. This is so fun. I love adding stuff like this. Just adds a lot to it. Okay, and then over here, oh, I think we could add like a little rat hole or whatever. What is that thing called? What is the thing with the mouse? It's like an activity. What if I look up mouse? Yeah, here it is. So if we do that, we can add this to the, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you add a little mouse trap or mouse hole, what is it called? If you add a mouse hole in the wall to your wall, it'll actually animate little mice running in and out of it in live mode, which is really fun. And you can even set out a mouse trap, which is not placing properly right now, but I think we could do that, which would be fun. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. All right, sick. Let's add some more garbage. Like right here. Great, okay, perfect. I want to add a rug under this whole thing. And by rug, I mean a suspicious stain. So let's go in and find that. So we got this bad boy right here. And we can make it red. It doesn't really look red, but it could be, you know? What if we layered them? It makes it look darker. That is so cool. Okay. I'm getting carried away here. What if I made like some newspapers over this so like people tried to sop it up? Or maybe in here, actually. We'll do that because we'll put this one over here. Oh. I love it. I love it. That's so gross. Perfect. Okay, but for real, I do want a real rug too. I just want this peeking out the edge of it or whatever. So I'm thinking my tried and true rug, or might need to be something bigger. Oh, this one. The well-traveled rug is perfect. Because you can still see it. But it's so, oh my gosh, I love it. So let's get a blue one. Oh, they're different. They're different. Interesting. Okay, let's look at this. They all have different sizes, which is curious. What would be a good one? Interesting. Well, I think this one would actually be probably really good. Although it doesn't look as well traveled as the first one, you know? Does they each have like a worse version of them? Or no? Because this one has a clean version and an old version. I feel like I have to go with that one. I don't know. Let me look through some of the other ones. I know this one is fun too. I thought it's too nice maybe. Are there any other gross old ones? I don't think so. It's just city living. Actually, this one might. Does it? Not really. I mean, it's hard to say that it looks like it's been well loved. You know, I don't think it has. Oh, that's what these are. Right. That's what that person was uploading. Okay. I think we go with that one for now, just because it's just like so perfect. I love it. It's so good. All right, that's cool. So we don't know what's going on in here, but we think it's interesting. And now for more wall cracks and stuff, let's get back to that. So I want to add some hanging cobwebs from this chandelier. Sorry, I know you can't quite see. There we go. So this one can go from this side. Oh, that doesn't quite work. I was hoping it'd be a little bit lower. All right, never mind. Hold on. There's some better ones. We can get these ones, which can kind of go anywhere in the corner, maybe. Or this one. This one is a good one. Tried and true. Wait, hold on. I can't see it. Can you work? Oh, there we go. Perfect. This one I believe is a floor one, right? Okay, there's that. Ah, don't do that. And then we can put a little hole here as well, which I think looks really cool. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Put a little crack behind this picture so you can like sort of see it, sort of not. I think that looks really good. Nice. All right. So we got that done. Okay. Well, we'll do this entryway. I want to do like a nice long sort of rug in here. Like one of these guys kind of thing. But it's kind of tough because you'd want like a entry rug, so maybe not. We'll definitely do a entry rug though, so let's do that first. Does this one have like a cool design on it? There's a lot of cool designs in here. Well, not for this build, but definitely for something in the future. Oh, we'll have to make this place haunted. Let's do that right now. Haunted house residential. Lot challenges. I want to add ghosts or whatever. Not wild fox. We don't need that. I need spooky. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Okay, this one I think is our good go-to for today. So let's get that one out. It doesn't really go the width, but I think that actually kind of looks good. Do I have my favorites? No, I don't, right? Okay, so let's go back to decorations. That's not decorations. Here it is. And then I think it's under statues. You know what? I'm just going to look it up. It's umbrella stand, not umbrella. Umbrella. Under my umbrella. Ella, Okay, we'll put the umbrellas there. I want to have a bench there. So we will go to comfort. And one of these little guys. Actually, it'll be like miscellaneous, right? Yeah, it will. Okay. So we'll go miscellaneous. We'll find one of these little uncomfortable little benches people used to have. Try to find one that sort of works. What's this one? Oh, that's cool. It has books in it. That's really cute. It's like a coffee table and a little bench. Okay, what's one that's actually like realistic? Unfortunately, I feel like this one is really realistic. But just in a different color. I wish they just had like normal colors, though, is the thing. Like, that's even too much. Maybe the laundry day one will be good. Let me check for colors. I mean, that looks like it would be in a home. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll just make sure. We'll actually put this on this side. That's fine. You can sit there and take your shoes off. We'll just grab some shoes in clutter so that it looks like someone sort of like left shoes by the door, which is fun. And then as for the wall decoration, if we can find it, I would like to put up the, well, yeah, this too, but I was thinking the wall coat rack thing. I want to put this on like this wall here. If that makes sense. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Oh, we'll need some more laundry stuff as well. Like an ironing board and whatever. Oh, here it is. I wish they had a few more swatches of this piece because I love it and I use it all the time. I'm just gonna leave it on the default because that wood tone actually does match, and the other two are white and black, and I don't really want to do that. Okay, so then here we'll probably have some more sort of nastiness on the wall. So let's go back here. Actually, I think we would have a mirror. We would definitely have a mirror somewhere in here. So maybe like over here. A little bit weird. I know you can't really see the angle that I'm going for here, but I'm thinking like one of these guys. Oh no, there's no cracks in it though. Again, this is where I wish I had the werewolf. Or like the basement stuff, I think it is. Or basement kit? I don't remember. I don't buy kits personally because They're kind of a lot of money and oops, a daisy. And there's only like a few little items and they literally never go on sale and you also can't bundle them. So it's kind of like a slap in the face, to be honest. Like I can't handle that honestly from EA, so I just don't. What am I looking at right now? Some of these things are very strange. Okay, I'm gonna size this one down quite a bit and then I'm gonna just put it behind the mirror. I'm gonna add a little bit more water damage and stuff because there is a bathroom right there, to be fair. Okay, so we'll add, whoops, they'll add that there. So someone was trying to get out. And then I'm gonna add another picture over that so it looks like it's being covered up. So we'll add like a nice little family portrait situation. This is sort of what I'm thinking. Oh no, that one's too small. I'm thinking like this one. Yeah, I like that one. Let's see if there's a better swatch that has some more people on it. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, might as well put like 2 there. Although we do have a lot of wall space to cover and like this is just the foyer, so maybe we won't. Alright, as for this little table and chairs here, I just want to like make it look a little bit worse, so I want to see if there's any other little things that we can just throw on there. To just make it look a little bit more abandoned. Like, what is this? Never mind. I don't know what this is. Is it a coin? Is it a simoleon? That's fun. It's gonna add 1 shoe there, why not? Apple core. Why not? Make it a little bit bigger. Oh no, it disappeared. Oh well. Sometimes things do disappear. I'm not exactly sure why, but whatever. It is what it is. Maybe if we get like a grocery bag. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now we need more trash. And then like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to incorporate the trash because it's so big. But maybe. Maybe we'll find a use for it all. Okay, so that's the foyer done now. Let's go into the other foyer that's actually like the main one technically. This one has a boarded up window. I think I'd like to board up a couple more windows. I'm not exactly sure what I'm... Like, this is what I've been using is this little wood block thingy. But it's not perfect because it's... The bigger that you make it, right? The thicker it gets. And then that's just not really... Why is it blue now? Then it's not really like realistic again. Oh, there we go. But if we do a couple of them stacked above one another, that could be good. The other day I was doing a really weird build where I was making a diner that looks like a cheeseburger. Can you work please? Hello? Oh, oh. Anyways, and then I wanted to make a tomato. So I decided to use these sized up. That looks pretty good, actually. We'll do more on the outside, too. Like, I think we'll definitely put something in front of here, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. Like, this will look good. I mean, it doesn't really look that good. But it looks kind of good. I'll definitely leave the one on the bottom there. Maybe I'll add another one of these. Sized up. Just add this like right here, maybe. Maybe that looks a little silly, but like, oh well, I think it looks fun, so we're leaving it. Okay. Okay, back to this foyer here. I don't know why this is still blue, so I'm gonna try to fix it. Okay, hopefully that solves it forever. Alright, so let's add a little rug here. This would be a nicer rug because this is where the guests enter. So I'd want it to be a little bit bougier. Is there a better color of that? What's this? Oh, there's some really neat swatches in here I've never seen before. Honestly, I feel like I feel like this pack is absolutely underrated. I didn't buy it for a very long time. I just bought it this year. But it's like very good, City Living. I think it's really cool. It adds a lot to gameplay. Maybe this one? Doesn't really fit well though. I do think I need like a square one. I don't know why the icon is for this is so small when it's so big. It's kind of annoying. Makes it look like it's one of the small ones that goes in front of doors. What to use? What to use? There's one of these plain, I always forget. This one's plain. So small though. This one? I don't know, I feel like that's also ugly. What would you use? That's a good go-to. That's fine. Okay, and then here I want to have the closet, so let's look it up. This one here, we'll get it in... Usually I just go with white. I think the white's still fine, but let's just see what does this one look like? No. I do want it to look like it's wooden. Is this one wooden? We'll just go with white. That's what I always go with. Alright, that looks good. If we have the walls up, that looks pretty good. Like you'd put all your shoes in there and stuff, so that's awesome. As for a little sitting area, bench situation for this one, I think I just want to have a corner chair. So I'm gonna go in here and find a cute little corner chair that might be nice to sit in. Something like this. Except not these colors, because these colors are gross. What are some of the colors that we're going for? Oh, that's pretty. Is that one of the crafted ones? Oh, it is. Oh, nice. I love this one from Cottage Living. It's so cute. Do we have any better colors? Okay, like maybe this one, but it has no texture on it is the thing. Look how cute this is. Oh my goodness, it's a big mushroom. That is so cute. How have I never seen that before? I swear the mushroom chair is not like that. Or it's like a... It's not even a chair at all. Oh, maybe this one. Does this one have a good color? This is my favorite color of it. I use this chair all the time in this swatch. It's so cute. Let's do green. So we'll stick it in that corner there. And then I also want to add like knitting or something. I wish it was, why isn't it called knit? I don't understand. I have to literally every single time go in, click nifty knitting, press show all. Okay, maybe not show all, but like show all the items, right? And then scroll through to find this super stash yarn basket in the beginner's yarn. Like, why is it under yarn basket and not knitting? I just want to find the knitting thing, like the thing I can actually knit with, you know? All right, let's get a black bag, brown. Do they have a normal color? Yeah, that's fine. So I'll put this right here. Maybe I'll put it over on this side, actually. Okay, cute. Love it. Okay. And then what else would we want in here? Some more decorations, definitely a picture or something. So, yeah, sorry. It's really skinny in here, so it's kind of hard to see things without being at really weird angles, but it's fine. All right. Decorations, not nifty knitting. If I had a sim, I'd take a bunch of pictures and have like a cute little wall with like the so-called family that lived here. Although it's not really a family house when there's only one bedroom. It should be, but the upstairs is being silly and I don't want to acknowledge it, so we're just going to pretend it isn't there. All right, back down to cute pictures that we can use. I think sizing this one up should be good. I like this one a lot. There's a lot of different interesting swatches. I just want to make sure it's sort of centered. I cannot tell. Maybe like down here would be fine. I feel like that's sort of sim height. Okay, and then what sort of swatches do we have to work with? Oh no. There we go. So there's this one. There's one with a nice Dorito. Actually, there's one with food in it. Maybe we keep the food one. This one's kind of silly. I don't hate that one. I don't like the color of the what's it called? The frame, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. Thank you for all the little emotes. All right, so let's grab some curtains for in here because we actually have 2 windows. Well, should I put curtains on it? I wish I had the tarp thing, actually. That's what I wish I had. Because in the werewolves pack, there is a what in the world? There's a curtain that's just a tarp, and I think that is hilarious and also would be perfect for this build to show that it's abandoned. But we don't have that, so we're just gonna have to go with the next best thing, of which there is not much considering it's you know, it's this, but what can we do? What can we do to make it sort of look like there's a tarp over it? Like, this one is so bad it might as well be a tarp. It's so small. This is the bigger one, isn't it? What's this one look like? Yeah, unfortunately this is in a really weird spot, so it might be hard to find a good curtain for. I might leave the curtains till the end and just decide whether or not I even want any, because as a place that's abandoned, it would likely just be all boarded up. I don't want to board up every single window. I think it's tasteful to do like a few here and there, you know? Like, I'll do another one outside here. And we'll just like put some right here and then like another one above it. And that looks kind of like protected from the outside. Okay, well, that foyer may be done other than some more cracks in the walls. So let's just add some of those in real quick. So up to the top again, we go. Oh, you know what? I think I'll add this time, like over here. We're gonna add one of these guys. We'll add some holes that look like bullet holes, which is coming out from underneath there. Up here, we'll probably just add some like regular sort of damage. I kind of wish these were categorized separately as like wall damage or whatever, because I don't know why they would be in like paintings. It's very odd. That looks really good. That looks so good. I didn't know you could change the color on them. Cool. We'll add another one of these guys right there. Nice. All right. Any more rugs that we can make look kind of gross in here? Maybe we'll just add like a tiny little, we'll make it smaller. Can we add that like back here maybe? We'll change the color so it's like more gross, but you can't quite tell. Oh my gosh, what if the body's in the closet and it's like leaking out stuff? We'll have to decide by the end of this build where the body is hidden, and then I'll make it extra grody. Yeah, I think that's the play. All right, nice. Okay, I think that's that foyer mostly done. I might add some more trash or like one of these guys, right? Like, let's just put this here. I'm gonna put that little thing here. Reason being, it looks like it could have been boarding up the window and then it fell down. Body singular. Well, I mean, yeah, for now, I'm not sure what shenanigans were happening here, but like something was going down. So maybe there's multiple, who knows? But it's been abandoned, so, you know. Okay, next I want to do maybe, maybe the hallway and living room? No, let's do the bedroom. I want to do the bedroom. Been wanting to do this bedroom. Okay. JK bathrooms, actually. It's so hard to see. But I want to use these nasty old bathtubs that are broken. So this one's just straight up broken and is like full of nastiness or whatever. Which I love. Love. Love it. So we'll stick this down here where a bathtub would go. And then for toilets, we'll just try to find the nastiest one. Okay, maybe not that one, not the fabricated one, but something almost equally as gross. Something about this kind of toilet with like the wood, like a wooden rim is so gross to me. I hate it. So we're gonna use it. And then for the sinks, I want to use like a, it has to look normal, but just like a little bit off. That's gorgeous. I'm gonna put that one in my repertoire. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Growing together did not need to go this hard. Amazing. Okay. Anyway. Maybe we don't do a pedestal sink, but we do like a counter cabinet situation and we use one of these guys finally. Like one of the gross ones. Yeah. Yeah. Nope, that's the play. All we have to do is find a really nasty little sink and color it. Ooh, bleh. No, we'll leave it white. That's fine. Okay, that's wonderful. Now, for mirrors, again, we don't have a cracked one, which is sad. But let's try to find one that at least looks like it's from the 2000s. Like, this one is worn down. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's worn down a little bit. Let me look at some of the other ones as well. Oh, it's this one, I think. Oh yeah, this one's more worn down. Oh my gosh, we cannot see. So we'll put this one here. Raise it up. Well, actually, no, it's kind of fine there, but whatever. Let's see if it has other colors. Can you see the wear and tear as well, though? You can still see it, I think. I think that looks good. Can this one have a darker color or no? No. Okay. Okay, well, I think that looks pretty good. This room doesn't have a window. Maybe we should put a window. I'm thinking just one of these things again. Although it's a little, I mean, it's a little weird, but like, I can just put a curtain over it. Or not, you know. That's an option too. All right, let's use these guys again. I'll put two in here. Actually, usually just have like one. So maybe because it doesn't provide enough light, I'll just like throw in one of these guys, like really small, like put it over in this corner. Okay. Okay, I think I want to copy that over into here a little bit. But what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna see if there's any old, nasty looking sort of showers. With probably just like one of the base game ones would be good. Like what's the difference between these two? I mean, they're both kind of gross. Let's see. This one can have different colors and stuff. It doesn't really match. This one's like the exact same thing. Oh, I see. It's a little bit different. Blue. Yeah, it doesn't really fit the vibe, you know? I feel like it needs to look more old, more gross. And there's just nothing in this department that looks like that. Except for this thing, which I guess we could do. We could. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is, we put the toilet here. We put the sink combo over here. And the same nasty mirror, because why not? Whoopie doopie. Okay, great, great. And then for the shower, we put it across the way. Let's see. We'll put it like right here. We'll make it all gross. Okay, perfect, perfect. Now let's add the nasty. The nasty. Oh, we can add one of these because it's like a corner shape. Let's make it one smaller and then tuck it into the corner. Oh my gosh, yes. This is so funny. All right, let's make them smaller and just keep stacking them. Where is that? It's right there, right? Yeah. Nice. All right, let's add some water damage to the walls as well because these walls were not meant to be shower walls. Oh my gosh, I can't see. Sorry about this. I know we're a little close, but it's fine. Okay, where's the water damage? Are you water damage? Kind of. Is it? Yeah, it says water stain. Oh, here we go. Here's more. We'll get this brown one up here. Oh, no, no. We'll put that right below there as well. Oh, yeah. That looks really nice and nasty. Okay, and then we'll add like a little hole here as if it's like gotten so bad that it's gone through the wall almost. Oh, love it. Disgusting. That should all be functional too, which is good. Okay, same thing here. I'm just gonna like size this down a lot. Put it over in this corner. Grab one of the hallway lights and put it above the thing, what is this called, a mirror? Let's put it across there. All right, beautiful. I'll give him some toilet paper. You can't say I haven't treated ya, Sims. Good. All right, let's get that. Oh my god, let's just put random plumbing pieces everywhere. What's that? What is this? Cloth rag. Clothing pile. This is fun. I love that. The plumbing upgrade part is so funny. What is this? What are you? Oh, it's nail polish in theory. Okay, got it, got it. Okay, where is my toilet paper? Hello? Did I miss it? Oh yeah, here it is. I wish the gold was the default because I love it. It's so pretty. Am I really gonna have to do this? Like, okay. Let's just raise it up. There we go. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Now for the bedroom, obviously I'm having this like that. That's hilarious. We'll have it like leaning up against the wall as if it like fell over and tipped over. Amazing. I hope it doesn't look too silly. No, it looks normal-ish. There's no other colors though, right? Okay, perfect. So leave that like there. Beautiful. So as for the bed, let's see what we can find. I do think this would be a really nice room if it was real life. Let's see. What looks like the nastiest bed? It might have to be like the nasty futon or whatever. What's this? Nope, never mind, we're using this. Oh my god, there's so many. Why do they all look like this? Oh, what does this one look like? I think the blue one is good. This is so funny. It's $25, there's no headboard. That is so good. Okay, that looks good. I like that. Okay. Alright, we'll stick it up against here then. That's amazing. Alright, let's get some side tables in here. I would use these, but it still should look like someone's house, you know? So we'll put this on the side here because this one's all broken. Okay, great. Then we'll add some little lamps to the side there. What sort of thing with it? I think we should definitely add these candles in here. Yeah, definitely happening. Okay, anyways, back to this. This matches the hall light, so I might do that one. I don't know if there's much else. What's this thing? No, that's horrendous. I don't... These are cute. I feel like I've never seen half of these before. Okay, I'll go with this one. There we go. We'll size it down one. Alright, cute. So there's two of those there, and then we got the dresser, which obviously is broken, but like whatever. And then, what else does a bedroom really need? Maybe a mirror? I know there's a mirror in the ensuite, but I really like having these. Is this a good color? This matches that thing. Put that like right here or something. And then, what else we need? Oh, we could add like a little bookshelf or something. What could we add? That's cool. It's like a little journal on the side there. Yeah, you know what? Let's add a desk because I don't think there's room for another one elsewhere in this house. Actually, we'll add a desk there. I'll just put that here as a reminder. So never mind. What else can we put? Maybe we'll put like a skill building thing here. Hold on. We can add a heart. We can add an organ. And also this blob that says it's a baby, which is really cursed. But I kind of love it, so we're gonna leave it anyway. Alright, what kind of thing do we want to put in here? Would a chess table even fit? I don't think it would. Oh, it would. Okay, yeah, we can do a chess table. Yeah, let's add a chess table. I'm just gonna look through... What are some of the good ones? What's this one? No, that's not good. The fact that there's so many chess tables and yet all of them are ugly baffles me. There we go. Add some chairs for that. Well, oh, we can tie in these ones. Hold on, let me get them again. We'll tie in these chairs. We'll use these ones. Okay. Don't mind the child. Just don't worry about it. Put more trash in here. I think I want to do a bigger pile of trash if possible. And just size it down and then like hide it underneath the bed. I don't know if you'd be able to walk through that, but I think it looks good. Nice. I'm torn though because I want to use this one that got filled with plants. But I guess this looks too, like, done up, so that makes sense. Alright, we'll get rid of that, that's fine. Alright, so we have the bedroom now pretty much complete, although we need to put on some art and some wall decor, aka cracks and nasties and whatnot. Put one of these in. Okay, this one in here, this one up here. I think that's mostly good. Actually, there's not really much space for like art because there's so many windows. So I kind of feel like it's fine. Although I do want to put one maybe above the dresser because it'll cover the hole. Move this out just a touch more. There we go. Okay, what do we got? What do we have? I kind of want to use that base game one that's just like this thing. There we go. That'll do. Perfect. Oh, right. This was supposed to be a closet. Okay, that's fine. We'll pivot. So I'll put this in here. Right? And then I'll add the clothes again underneath. We'll move this over to here. You'll remove this thing and put it up here or whatever. Okay, and then we need doors. So what I'm thinking is we either have a little archway, which I'm leaning towards. Like this one, or a double one. I think that one is good. Okay. We'll make sure that the carpet goes through into here as well. And probably the wallpaper as well. I don't know why it would be different, it's fine. And then we'll add some more... Oh, we'll add like a hamper, duh. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? Alright, so we'll add like this one probably. Just like a regular little wicker one. We'll add that there. Looks good. And then, well, actually I think would make more sense is having this little mirror in here. So that like you change and you check yourself in the mirror a little bit. And maybe actually moving this out here. Or into this corner. Would be good. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So does that all make sense now? I think it all does. Now as for the light, I do just want to get another one of these ceiling lights there. This thing, like, I think I'll just size this down, honestly, like, it's fine. Doesn't have to make sense. Okay, cool. So that room is done. Now all that's left here is the living room and this extended sort of hallway situation. So let me do this little office here. I'll decorate the hallway later maybe. I mean, there's kind of not too much to do, which is good. Other than just adding some random cracks in the wall and whatnot. So let's go into here. What looks like it's the most old and abandoned? That's the question. This one? No, that's very new. It's gotta be something from the base game, right? That's what I'm thinking. Base game has some really old looking things. That could work because even though it's a teacher desk, like, it just looks old. Oh, maybe one of these ones? I like that one. This one look old? Oh, this one looks old. We're gonna use that. Yes, it covers the window. And no, I don't care. Because, frankly, I feel like if I lived here, I'd probably do the same thing. Like, it happens. Okay, as for the computer, I want to do an old computer because I think it looks really fun. Or, well, we could do one of those guys. Typewriter is fun, but that's a little too old now. Okay, so we'll do that old computer because that's a fun time. We'll add a little chair. I think maybe this one from... Stranger, whatever. Yeah, that one's the best one, I think. Okay. So that little office nook now looks really good. I like that. I'm happy that we put that there. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so since there's no... It's honestly like very hard to furnish a room like this because every single wall's a window, which means you can't put a TV anywhere on the wall. You can't put a fireplace anywhere. So there's not really a focal point. But what I'm thinking is we do like a... I'll show you what I mean. We'll do like a little stand with a TV on it. And then like one over here, and then like some chairs like this, you know? Yeah. Okay. So we'll put a little standy thing out. It'll hopefully hold a tiny little old TV. Let's see what would fit the bill there. That one could work. Thinking something a little bit shorter, to be fair. Oh, you know what would be perfect? This is something that I've never used out of base game, which is the little thing that looks like an old chest of like a, what do you call that? This thing. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use this. This looks like perfect. Okay, I'll put that there. Is there other colors of this? I don't even know. Oh, there's so many colors. Oh my gosh. I've like never used this item. I know it may seem a little bit boring, but I might have to just go for the default color or like another dark brown kind of situation because it's just more realistic, to be honest. Okay, and then we'll get like this old little TV, although I think it would look more like this probably. Yeah, that's more the vibe, I think. Hands up if you had a TV like that when you were a kid, because I sure did. Okay, so now let's get a good couch in here. Maybe it should go on this side. So we'll put it like right here. I'll put the couch over here and this thing like over here. Okay, so couches. What looks old and abandoned? That is the question. That one could work. This one could work. Needs to look like loved and lived in, which is hard to say for The Sims. But I think maybe this one from Cats and Dogs could work. So let's check it out, because I love the little trim on this. It looks so old school. I don't love the colors that it's giving me, but I might just have to go with it. Oh, that one could work. Like, see, I like the beigeiness of this couch, but I don't like the pillows, so I might go with that one. Let's see about this one. What about this one? Yeah, see, this one might be too extreme or too plain. Yeah, okay. I wish we had more, like, pillow options or whatever. Actually, you know what? It might be a little odd, but I'm gonna do it this way, and then we could have, like, a little activity or something behind it. No, that's silly. Let's just put it a little bit closer. It's fine. It's more so I'm thinking about like getting to the stairs and whatnot. We'll put it here. Hopefully the door can open. I think it can. Okay, so we'll put this chair. Do I want this chair? That's so cute. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Alright, let's get the Sims 3 mode on here so I can swivel this the way I want. We'll just put it like right there. Cute. Okay. And then I want like a big old plant or something in this corner. Again, we'll have to find one that looks like it's dead. Okay, over here, let's do some more skills and activities before I finish everything else, just because my mind's on it now. Hello. There we go. Let's see, instruments. Oh, maybe we can like put a piano in here or something. Ooh, that could be really good. Definitely doing that. What is all this? Oh, yes, all the debug. Okay, okay. Carved guitar. Oh, that's funny. What else? What else? Potentially an easel. It's pretty basic though, so I don't know. I'm not sold on that. This piano is great. I love this piano. I'm so happy we now have an upright piano. Because only having grand pianos was like really annoying, because they just take up so much space, and it's just not as realistic that like apartment buildings would have them and stuff. Yeah, no, I think we'll go with this one. That's fun. I like that. Maybe I will flip it though, because then this can kind of go like over here-ish. Let's see. What does this look like over here? We put this over on this sort of side. And then again, we flip this around. Put it over here. Flip this. I don't think the flow... I think it's fine. Like, does it break flow? Maybe a teeny bit, but like, it's whatever. Let's move this easel as well. We'll put it out. I don't mind that. Actually, this chair is probably fine like that. Okay. I do want a rug. I also want to recolor this. Let's see what the other colors are on this. I like the stickers, but I'm not totally sold. Oh, okay. So it's also painted, which is fun. Not realistic, but fun. I think this light one would be good. Then this one, we can get the one that looks like all messed up. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Let's get the flooring in here. So, are there any other sort of nasty things? We can put another newspaper, I guess. Let's see. Oh, great. This one actually has a big old stain on it already. Love that. This is just garbage. Oh, I'll put that under there. That looks like it goes there. What do we have out here again? What's this? That's a regular pile of trash. Okay. Let's put that there. And all this stuff. I won't forget about this. Okay. Alright, back to here. I need a real rug. Real rug. Maybe this? You know I love this rug. It's my favorite. That one looks really old and beaten down, so I think that's perfect for this room. And I might just make it a little bit off kilter. And this as well, so like a little bit like that. Just so it's just a little bit whimsical. And a little bit more roughed up around the edge. Okay, whoa, Sims 3 camera. Whoopsie doopsie. Sims 4 camera. Okay, perfect. That is awesome. I love that living room. Again, really hard to do the cracks in the walls when there's so many windows. Or any art for that matter. But I'll put some along here. We'll add spider webs, actually. We'll add these ones on the floor. And then one in this sort of corner. I think that makes sense, yep. And then we'll add like a hole here. And probably one over here. Nice. Add some scratches of unknown origin. You know, who knows who was trying to kind of get out of here. Okay, add some to this wall now. I love this kit. I mean, not this kit. This game pack for specifically this reason. Like, I could not live without vampires because vampires gives us so much cool stuff for the walls. Amazing. I need something on here. Nice. Okay. Alright, so that's the wall sort of done. Is there any other flooring we want to put? I mean, maybe just some more trash and stuff. Like, with... Like, this is... I don't know. Maybe not this stuff, because this is a little bit much. This palette, I don't know. Does this have another swatch? I don't think so. Okay. What else do we have? How's the lighting going? Did I do all the lighting properly? I think so. The other chair hidden under here. I want to put some boxes under here. Where are my boxes? Here they are. Who knows what these boxes are for? Nefarious purposes, I bet. I'll put some more underneath here as well. We don't know what this person was up to. Or these people. Alright, cool. Cool. So we have a hamper, we have the laundry, we have the kitchen. Obviously the kitchen is not actually usable, but like, whatever. It's part of the fun. Okay, let's add a board to that door as well. I just want to get it in here. I can't see anything. Hold on. There we go. So if you can go up like this. Does that like look sort of something? Okay, yeah, it does. That looks okay. What if we... Is there anything else that kind of looks like this? What's this? Oh, that's just... Okay, it's a full fence. What are you? No. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go. Here's another one. Going the other way. That looks pretty good. Is it a little off the wall? Maybe. But you know what? I pretend I do not see it because that looks pretty good to me. What else? What else? Okay, so that door is boarded up. Question is, would we have anything out here? Like realistically, there probably would be something out there if this was a livable lot, but I can't really imagine what because it's not big enough to be a full patio where you'd have like a barbecue and some seating and like all that jazz. So I'm not really sure what to put. Let's see if we can be struck with inspiration and find some like garbage. Oh, you know what we can do is just make it overgrown. Let's put that on this side actually. We'll just add a million of these guys. Put this here. Add this here. Beautiful. We'll definitely make it like living at the bottom. Is there any way to make it on the foundation? Not really. Okay, I'll raise the foundation over here. Because I don't want it to look silly. Well, this also looks a bit silly. Let's just smooth that out a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's make sure the edges aren't too ugly though. This one maybe again? Yeah. The edges gotta look a little bit more natural, organic, you know, that whole vibe. As for other wall things, I certainly can see us having stuff along like this wall here, maybe, like this stuff. Although that's awfully pretty. I don't want it to look pretty. I want it to look overgrown and scary. So what else do we got? Maybe we just do these things. So we'll just throw those up there and on here as well. I think that looks good. Put some on this side. I think that looks pretty good. I'll put some on here. Put two on here. Okay, and then as for like landscaping, we will do that. I just want to do a little bit more sort of nastiness outside. So let's add some of these. Okay, beautiful. I don't think it'd go like everywhere. I certainly think this should come up in here as well though. And I think we should have a few more indoors as well because I think that'd be funny. So we'll add like one here. And then something maybe like in the bathroom or like near the bathroom maybe. I didn't really add a whole lot of like water damage in here actually. I didn't add any damage. What was I doing? Okay, hold on. Let me put like something growing up on here. And then we'll add the nasty flooring stuff. I'll just make this smaller. Nice. Oops. Okay, that looks good. Change the color of one of those actually. Nice. Okay, and then we'll add like some mud and that's probably it. I think I want a seance circle somewhere though, so I might just like throw that randomly. I think that's funny. Okay, and then wall stuff, of course, we cannot forget. Do more cobwebs, another hole, maybe behind the toilet. Some cracks like that. Some scritchy scratchies. One of these little guys over here. Okay, I think that looks good. Now, what else? What else? Do we have more cobwebs anywhere else? Do we have any in here or anything? Maybe you? Maybe this one? Can't even see it. There we go. Let's try this one again. I never know how to use this one. I guess that works. Okay, sick. Now, what about out front here? I think we have a lot of stuff. I have an idea. This second floor isn't usable. At least not really. But what we can do is put a coffin up here. So I'm gonna do that. This is the only one? No, there's more than that. Hold on. Technically it should be in beds, although it's not really a bed. Okay, question is, do we have like a nice one? A really nice one? Or a really bad one? I feel like the best option is probably like a really grody old one because they just slapped it together. I mean, these are great, but they're too nice. So I think at the very least we'll just have this one. Well, why does it need such a big footprint? Well, anyway, we'll put it up there. Don't worry about it, you know? Don't worry about it. And then let's add a rug. And we'll just add, like, I don't know, something weird under there. What would we have? Another one of these guys, maybe? Like this? No. It's a tarp. Oh my gosh. We're definitely doing that. And actually, we need a tarp somewhere else as well. Where are we gonna put a tarp? Maybe in here? It's so big. Hold on. I'll size it down, put on Sims 3 camera, tilt a little bit. We got ourselves another murder scene. Potentially. Potentially. Okay, well maybe not. Where'd it go? Oh yeah, here. Okay, I'm gonna leave the tarp downstairs. We need a dedicated rug. I think Strangerville has some good rugs. I'll size it down one. Let's see what we got. Have we got any that look particularly old? That one could work. So I like this one. Now I saw the new one is out too. Let's look at it outside actually. This one also looks like it could be considered old. So let's see if there's any really raggedy looking ones. I think like, oh, I think this one does look the oldest actually. Yeah, I like this one. Let's make it a teensy bit smaller. Put that up there. Ooh! And we have to wall it off. So let's get some doors. We'll put a door up here so you can like use this space, although, you know, I'm not entirely happy with that whole situation. But anyways, you know what I want to do is use the bookcase door. So there's a secret room where they've kept this body. Not this one, the other one. There's a better one. This one. No one needs to know because you know what? If you went from the other angle, which you can't, you can't see. Hold on. If you were inside, right? If you were inside, this is what you'd see. Why do the roofs do that? What's happening? All right, okay, for real. If you came up the stairs, right? You come out here into this hallway. Come around, and you just see a bookcase. There's nothing mysterious or strange or bad about a bookcase. No. Unless there was. So that's the story of that. All right. I also want to do the ceilings, so let me just paint those before I forget, because I just realized that we forgot that. Let me do this flooring upstairs as well. Okay, where is the ceiling tile? Right here, right? Perfect. Let's grab that again. Okay. Downstairs, probably just... Yeah, this is probably fine to be the ceiling tile, right? I don't foresee it. Like, why would it be anything else, you know? Maybe it can be a little bit lighter. Maybe like this one? Sure, why not? I don't know. The ceiling tiles are so new to me. It's actually crazy. I already put them on the exterior of those ones, I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, nothing to see here. Just like a little, you know, just a little nothing. Just a little, it's fine. None of your business. It's all good. I think the knife, though, we need to add more of. Add a knife there. Add one on the floor there. Add one here. No reason, you know, everything's fine. Everything's normal. Nothing to see here. Absolutely nothing to see here. I love it. I think also I'd like to remove this ceiling or whatever, so then it's like if I was in here, let me tab in again. If I was in here, there's like a nice hole in the ceiling, and then we can see all the way up, which is cool. Wait a minute, why isn't this working? Hello? Hold on. So this room here, if we go up, what? Wait, hold on. What the hell? Okay, well, I don't know. All right, and then this part, do we have to do this part too? Maybe that'll solve our lighting issue? Okay, I don't know. Anyways. Back to where it was before. I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't know what's going on with it. It's broken. It's fine. Maybe if we do that. And then do this. And then do this again. I don't know. All right, anyways, back to ceilings. Hold on. Let me just get this again. Then we go by tile this way, and then this one, and then this one, right? Okay, cool. Oh, this too, right? Okay, perfect. And then we go down, and then we go up, and then if I tab in here again, that looks really cool. And then I look all the way up. Whoops, I'm in the casket. And we look all the way up, and we can see all the way up in there. If I was in this room, I'd be able to just look up like that. How cool is that? I love it. All right, in the meantime, though, I do want to change the walls in there. So let me change the walls to like this one. No, not that. This one. We'll do that in here so it looks a little bit better. I don't know why this one's broken, but that's okay. Perfect. Very cool. So then I think I want to get rid of this door and replace it with one of these guys so that it takes up less space. And it doesn't intersect as much with the walls. And then we can potentially actually use this. Hey, where did my stairs go? Okay, so I'm gonna put my stairs back because I don't know what just happened there. That was very annoying. Where are the stairs that I used? I used these stairs, I believe. Did I use these stairs? No, I didn't. I used the ones that were all the same color. Use this one in brown. I deleted the bottom. And then they were like this, I believe, right? Yeah. Alright, let me do that again. Hopefully it doesn't delete anything else, because I'll be sad. Because I have move objects on, so I shouldn't have deleted it. Okay, that's fine. So now let's put in the railing that we have, which is this one, I believe. No, it's not fence, sorry. It's the railing. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. Maybe I should put a column in this corner. I think that is the play. Let me get this one and see if I can get like a dark brown. This one. Yeah, and that just makes it look a little bit cleaner, which is good. Hopefully that didn't mess anything else up. I mean, it doesn't look like it did, which is good, so. I also think I fixed the lighting issue in this room, but now I've got another issue, which is that it just looks kind of bad. Here, hold on, let me fix that. There we go. Well, you know, I mean, you can't win every battle, but I think this time I have succeeded in something. Like, perhaps we could even take away this wall here. And then we could, like, be okay with that. Whoa, 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 what's happening? Hold on. Oh my god. I'm sorry. This is a nightmare. I can't even see. Ah. Ah. What is going on with this room? Yeah, why is it like this? What's going on? Why is this wall... Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. Sorry, this is like horrendous, but blame the Sims, not me. Okay, the lighting is still okay, shockingly. And it still looks pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the same fencing from outside, boop-de-doop, and add it manually in here. So add it like this. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, so if you were to be a sim in here now, let's just tab in again. And then home and go up. Oh, okay, okay. It's actually starting to work, which is like crazy. Okay, so you come around here, right? Innocuous. It's just a little, you know, bookcase. Nope, it's not. It's this. Amazing. Oh, I can't believe I fixed it. That's actually crazy. I feel very proud of myself right now. I really, really wish, I won't belabor this, I already have. I wish I could do more up here because, but it's just so broken. Like, no one's gonna ever want to play up here because of this roof glitch, so I'm gonna leave it. But I'm glad I did get in a fun little, you know, a little sneaky little room that has a secret. So, that's always fun. Sorry, I'm assuming the stream has been lagging a little bit because I'm seeing some dropped frames, but it is what it is. We're almost done. I just want to add a few more finishing touches. This looks really good so far. I'm very happy with it. Ooh, let's put a telescope out here. Oh yeah. This is perfect. I feel like that is such a good gameplay item. Because you just never know when you're gonna die, you know? Okay, I'm gonna delete some of this stuff that I don't actually need. Okay, perfect. Oops. So we have all this foliage back here. I'm not gonna move it yet. I may. Oh, it looks so good. I'm actually like so proud of this build so far. Okay, what else can we do to make this look more abandoned? I think the build is honestly like pretty much done on the interior. I can't think of anything else that I want to add in here. So I'm just going to finish up the landscaping and then we'll finish up the stream and I'll upload it. So I'm going to look at the reference photo again. Here, let me bring in the big one. Okay. So, you know, looking at it, it's got most of the elements. We've got that cool siding. We have all the interesting windows. We have all the gross stairways. You know what would be really good is probably if we brought in like seasons and we did leaf piles. Do they have that? Let me go to seasons right now. And we'll just show decorations all, maybe? Like, I'm thinking like the real leaf piles, but something like that would be good. We do have some debug coming up, so hopefully we can find something. Ooh, let's put Apache in. That's a great idea. We're adding Apache. We're gonna make him look real creepy. Just like hidden in over here. Oh yeah. You never know what he's up to. And that's just a pile of snow. Yeah, see, that's not what I want. I want the pile of like actual leaves, which I guess I can't really get until it's that time of the year in the game. So I'm not, you know, it's whatever. I'm not mad at that. It's fine. Okay, as for like all the foliage here and all these trees, I think they look totally fine as is. I'm just gonna leave most of them. I wonder if I should add a little car park though. So I will do that. Let's go ahead and look in the, would it be masonry? Yeah. A little bit of a driveway here almost. Yeah, that looks good. We'll border it with a tiny little fence. Just so it looks more prim and proper. Whoa. We are so using caution tape. Hold on, let me come up here. We're gonna do like this. Oh no, we can't. Can we do this? Yeah, we're doing that. All right, we're doing that on every single surface here. We're gonna go like that. Let me go over here as well, and we're gonna just like say like, nope, don't come here, don't come here. Nope, nope, no, that's not what I'm gonna do. We'll put a big old X right there. Can you put fences on a diagonal? Oh, you can't. Hold on, let me just go back. All right, let's see if I can put this on a diagonal. Oh my gosh. That looks so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. What else can we get from Strangerville, actually? What do you have for me? Oh yeah, right. I forgot about these splattery thingies. I don't know why they're not in the, like, regular parts of it, but that's fine. Okay. What else do we have in debug? I know we have some good stuff. What are you? What is this? A pack of files? That could be like the mail that's stacked up over all this time. Oh, this is so cool. A tire? I feel like a tire would be over here. And maybe instead of a real car, we've just got like a little piece of junk there. Which is the extent that you can get anyway, so, you know. Alright, let's put this one here. Oh, this is awesome. I'll put a little nastiness in front of the door as well. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Ugh. What are you? Oh, this is swab. This is so funny. I absolutely love this pack. I know it's controversial. I know some people hate it. I don't know why you're being a hater. It's the best. It's so funny. Put a little electrical box somewhere. Where would this go? I feel like this would go over here, actually. We'll do that. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's say, what else can we do? Let's do, what's the one? City Living? City Living must have some fun stuff in their debug. They do. What's this say? Oh, nothing. Okay. What else you got? Okay, well that's not showing up. That's fine. A lot of it's like buildings, which is whatever, I get it. Let's see if there's anything else interesting. Oh. They do have some interesting pipes and stuff. I love these too. If this was a bigger lot, I might. Oh, what about this? Oh yeah, we're doing that. We'll do a white one actually. Put that like right here. And then we'll make this one the white one as well. That's so cool. What are you? It's like a flag or something? Maybe they tried to like paint over the stains and stuff. I can imagine that. Okay, let's look at something else, like get to work maybe. Sorry, I'm seeing that the stream is lagging or something. Okay, no, it looks fine now. All right, let's go through the stuff from Get to Work, 'cause I think we could have some good things in here. Oh, they also have a caution barrier in this one. Interesting, interesting. What else can we find? A banana peel? Is this gonna disappear? Yeah, it will. Okay, that's fine. Most of this stuff seems to disappear, which is okay. I'd use these caution signs, but that seems like overkill. Like, this is just an abandoned place in the woods, you know? Okay. Alright. Oh, you know what? I can find a car in here. Perfect. Let's get... Is this a train? Oh, that's so sick. We could get a truck. I want to see if I can get like a broken down vehicle though, if possible. That's not just like a piece of a vehicle. Could use that. Could use that. I don't know. Ooh, I like this one. I think we go with this orange truck actually. It's giving Twilight. We'll put the tire in the back actually. Nice. All right. Oops, still in the camera mode. I definitely still want to border it a little bit. All right. So let me go back to the fences because I just want to find something that'll be good to border it. Illusion of fence. Oh, there's such cool fences in here. Can I draw it? There we go. Maybe not this one, maybe just like gray or something. I don't know, just to make it look more like it has a firm border of some kind. I think that looks good. I'll also probably delete this little row here because it doesn't really make sense anymore. I mean, it didn't make sense in the first place because it wouldn't have a driveway. You know what? It wouldn't have a driveway here. Let's just get rid of it. That's fine. Let's get rid of this whole thing. We'll leave the car though. I do want this truck here. I'll just put some like gravel underneath it or something. I'll move it like up to here. Oh, no, I won't because the tire's in there. Yeah, okay. So let me get the ground going here and get some terrain paint. And I want to do like some kind of... Yeah, that looks good. All right, let's make this like this big and like really soft. And just like put it here. We'll make this as though it is like a sort of a parking spot here, sort of not. And then we'll just like erase some of it in a couple of areas like this, which is good. Maybe move this guy back a little bit now. Okay, cute. And then let's get some dirt around here as well. Does this one look good? Maybe some dirt in here instead of being erased. Alright, that looks alright. And then I assume you'd have some kind of pathway up to here. This is the... What pack is this? It's mud? I think it would be mud, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think so. A little bit less out to here, which is fine. Maybe a little bit wider. Okay, yeah, it looks fine. Alright, and then maybe like another one out here. At the very least, like have dirt everywhere around it a little bit. Actually, with that being said, we probably need to just put some around the whole house. So let me just go up like this and put some here. All the way around, so it just looks a little bit more worn in. That looks good. That's a fun little tip and trick. To make a place look more lived in, you want to just put a little bit of terrain paint. Oopsie doopsie. Afternoon, please. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of this just a teensy bit because it is a little bit strong there. There we go. And then also maybe over here as well. Make it smaller and just boop. There we go. Boop. Perfect. I don't think we would board up the upper windows. If anything, they would be smashed and stuff, but like we can't have smashed glass, unfortunately, in The Sims. So this is what we get instead. I do enjoy these little details, though, I will say. I'm a big fan. I think we need another board on this window, though. Let's snag one of these thingies. Whoop-doopy. I'll just raise this boy up here. Wish I could sort of tilt it, but unfortunately I don't have that power. 'Cause I don't have the tool mod installed. Kudos to people who know how to use the tool mod. It's so interesting. That looks cool. Alright, great. Okay, so as for a little bit of interesting decor out here, I'm looking for dead stuff. Stuff that looks dead. Like this. This looks dead. It's gonna lay weirdly on the ground though because I made it, like I made terrain paint. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is exactly what I want. I want you in here. Like several times. Like that. Can I lower it? No, I can't. Okay. Is that floating? I can't tell. It looks fine. Okay, let's see if we can find some other dead stuff. Unfortunately, like, there's not a lot of, like, dead and gross things in this game, but I can make things certainly look overgrown. Certainly I can do that. I just add a lot of grass and stuff. What else looks dead? This fern kind of looks dead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love this item. I'm gonna use this everywhere. It's just creeping across the whole place. Beautiful. Add a little bit more here, maybe like one of these little guys. What else looks like vaguely dead inside? This thing? No, that looks pretty alive. This thing? Nah, not quite. Come on, look dead. I just want something that looks dead. That'll do. Okay, and then some more over here as well. You know, I really like the ones from the, here. This one. The one from the Vampires Pack. Vampires Pack is a real one. They have a lot of good stuff. These little dead ferns are going everywhere. These little creepy crawler dudes are going everywhere, of course. And this little guy right here is also going everywhere in different sizes because it just looks perfect. Okay, nice. And then over here, like I don't mind there being nothing, but I'm gonna add stuff over here so that it for sure looks like it was coming from this guy. So I'll have this coming through here. And a bunch of these little guys all the way around. Perfect. One of those little fern duties. Perfect. Doodad guys. And then over here as well, I've added those wall ones so that we add the matching ones down here. It'll be perfect. Oh, that looks great. We can add some living stuff, you know. It's fine, whatever. Just needs to look overgrown. Which I think it does. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. Sorry if anyone is getting major like lag or any issues like of that sort. Unfortunately, I'm doing everything on my end that I can to make this seamless, but sometimes just things, you know, happen. You know what we need to do out here? A hidden graveyard. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not where I wanted that. We are putting some headstones. Hold on. Headstone. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Then what I want to do is also look on the... I did not save before I hit that. That was not what I wanted to hit. I hope that didn't mess anything up. I'll actually cry. Please go back. Please be there. Okay, everything's still here, thank God. Whew! Anyway, what I meant to click was the gallery. Because I want to look up grave. In rooms. Yeah. Where are some good headstones? Headstone? Has no one given them? Oh, I think they're in there. All I want is like normal headstones. Where are the normal ones? I don't want the debug ones. I want like you killed a sim, you know? What are these from? Cottage living. That's perfect. Let's place it right now. Oh, these are in debug here. Oh, cool. Hey, that's really neat. These look exactly like the ones that are in England. Oh, these look so awesome. I'm gonna hide ones everywhere. No, I don't need these weird straight up and down ones. That's fine. But yeah, we'll just hide these in like the forest or whatever. We'll just hide one underneath each tree. Right? That looks good. Let's add some more like foliage under here and make sure it's like hiding a little bit. Actually, this tree can leave. I don't want it. Nice. Alright, let's get rid of the rest then. We don't need the rest. I think that looks pretty good. I don't love this tree here. Or this one. I'd prefer to have some of these ones again. I really like this one. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Maybe one of these ones like over here. This is really fun. I've had a very good time furnishing, building, and creating a story for this house. I love that there is a murder mystery. I love that the upstairs has a, well, hidden is a strong word, but a hidden coffin. The downstairs is like a full-on crime scene. It's been abandoned. There's so much going on. It's not exactly functional. The way that you could make this build functional is literally just by adding a fridge and a stove, and the rest should be fine because you do have a working shower, toilet, sink, all that stuff should be fine. You know, there are all the items that you need. There are a couple that have been switched out and swapped for like broken or unusable versions, but I am pretty happy and pretty impressed. Let me add a few more blocks maybe to this window here. You know, one of these here or there or something. Let's add this going up here like that. Why not? Yeah, I feel very impressed with myself. I was gonna go in and add some curtains everywhere, but I don't know that there are any curtains that I would particularly like that much, that look the way that I would want them to look. If I had the tarps, I'd be using that, but I don't. The closest thing would be like this thing, which is not a tarp. It's actually a very nice little, you know, yeah, no. It's a nice curtain. I don't want to ruin this build with curtains when the curtains suck, so I think that's it. Has a couple secrets if you're willing to find out. Might change that color to darker. So yeah, that's the build. I mean, I'll go in and do a quick tour just to show the whole thing. So say you're a sim, you've just come out of the truck, right? Let's go down a little bit to be at sim height. I think you'd be like right here or something like that. And you come across this house and you go, wow, what a cool house. So many cool windows, you know, like I love this foliage and stuff. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. So you run up, you come up the steps a little bit and you realize, oh, it's boarded up. Oh, okay, well, let's go in the back door then. Let's go in over here. You walk up here and you see, well, it's boarded up, but I can at least climb over this one. So you climb over and you walk in, you see some shoes left over and some interesting old photos of some old people. And then you walk down here and this nice little entryway, and then you see the kitchen has been left an absolute mess. There's trash everywhere. But, I mean, it looks like it's lived in. It looks like someone just left in the middle of doing something, which is very suspicious. So what is that about? So then you come over here and you're like, well, whoa, why is there a tarp on the ground with a knife in it? Like, that's crazy. So you go into the dining room only to find some very strange happenings over here. We've got like some candles, an urn in the middle, another knife. All of these are askew. There's a weirdly red-brown stain on the floor. Who knows what that's about? Very strange indeed. So you come out and you decide, well, what do they do for fun here? Well, they do have a laundry, so that's nice, you know. Always nice to have some laundry. The master bedroom, oh, it's an absolute pigsty. You know, it's not the nicest in here, but, you know, it's got some charms. So you've got like a nice little old dresser that's all broken down. You have a functioning ensuite. Would I want to be in here and have this as my bathroom? Absolutely not. It is heinously disgusting. But it's usable, you know. So is the bed. So then you come out here, you see that they tried to repaint, but they just couldn't do it. And then you're like, oh, so what does this entryway look like? Well, there's a nice little knitting chair and everything. There's a closet. I don't know what's in that closet, but I don't think I want to know. There's a mysterious boxes under the stairs. Who knows what's in those? Lots of files, some confidential things, an old computer, more boarded up windows. Some activities you can do, you know, it's nice. And then we have another beautiful bathroom, just absolutely stunning architecture here. Oh, what's that? There's something climbing through the bathtub that's broken and disgusting. None of my business. Who knows what that could be, you know? And then we just go upstairs because, like, oh, well, there is an upstairs. You might as well, you know, see what's going on up here. So you walk up. You walk out, oh, that's so lovely. There's a whole beautiful view, and we can look through the telescope. How nice is that? Okay, cool. What else is up here? Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Just a nice little innocuous bookshelf. Nothing could be interesting about that at all. But wait, there's a coffin and another knife in here. And it looks all the way up to the very spire top. Who could be inside? Who indeed? So that's the tour. There's also Apache, and there's also sort of some mysterious happenings over here in the back that we don't talk about. I don't know if that's a regular stone or a headstone, but that's frankly none of my business. So I will upload this to the gallery. Let me just quickly hit save before I leave because I do not want to lose this build. It's taken me a very long time. So thank you all for jumping in today. If you popped in to say hello, thank you very much. I appreciate anyone who took the time to just click on it and just have a look-see. I will be uploading this to the gallery. My gallery ID is snappy_sims. It'll be in my about page or whatever on Twitch and also on my YouTube channel, which is just Snappy Sims as well. And I'll probably upload maybe a speed build of this to YouTube if I can get my face out of it. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, it was nice coming on today. It was a longer stream, which is exciting. I'm sorry for being late, but this is my way to make it up to you, is that I stream for longer. And tomorrow I'll be back at 7 p.m. EST for the All Lot Challenge with Dirk Hose Round, which is a lot of fun. So I will see you then, and thank you so much for watching.